Your donations enhance the lives of children with limited life expectancy. Now, I don't want to be a Bob Geldof here or anything like that. It's not about the football. The end goal, right, is about enhancing those lives, because these children aren't going to be on this planet for much longer. So if we can buy them wheelchairs, if we can send them on holidays, if we can send them abroad for medical treatments, there's all sorts of things like that. That's what we do. That's our aim. So we harness that power of football to benefit others.
Magical work, you know.
Thank you. But it's all about you, members of the public, donating. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
Anyway,
so don't forget to donate, and we look forward to seeing Roberto again tomorrow afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is it on?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep. Good. Yeah, good. Okay. Now, where do you think it's best to go? Just down here somewhere?
Either on the left there, but the might cut the signal off, so you might be better just on the right.
Yeah. Let me.
Stand that side there. Yeah, go to the middle. Sod it. Go to the middle.
By the green bin.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Just let me get in. Alright, Ish, ready? Perfect. I should have brought a seat across, shouldn't I? I should have got myself a seat. Yeah. I'll go get one. There might be one over here somewhere. No, I don't. Ready, I'm back. Ready? Yeah, I got my chair, mate. Can you hear me alright? Right, what time's it now? 5 minutes. Okay. Tell me when you want to start rolling. Yeah, okay, mate. Right, we'll crack on then. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so welcome to Cotgrave for today's cup match between Cotgrave and Ruddington in the Not Senior League Cup. Should be a close encounter today. Both teams in the Not Senior League, obviously Premier Division, and both sides have had reasonable starts to the season. Cotgrave have played 5, won 3, drawn 1, and losing 1 to last season's champions, away from home as well. So that is a good start. Ruddington played 4, they've won 1, drawn 1, and lost 2, I believe. Drawn 2, lost 1. So again, a reasonable start for Ruddington. That both sides have got goals. Cotgrave have hit the back of the net 12 times this season already in their 5 outings. So they know where the net is, and leading the charge is Patrick Ferguson, who's netted on 4 occasions. So he'll be looking to add to that tally, I shouldn't doubt, and I wouldn't mind betting that he doesn't add to that tally. But Ruddington will be looking to stop him. They've only conceded 6 times this season in the 4 games, so they operate a tight ship at Ruddington, and Cotgrave will have to work hard to break them down, etc. So we'll see. Pitch conditions are absolutely fantastic. The pitch at Cotgrave, through the hard work of Lee Siric, Paul Hurd, and the team here, have done a great job, and it really is looking as good, I would say, as I can remember it looking. It's got to be said. Plenty of grass coverage, which you expect this time of year. Obviously, the very wet July and August have helped that, no doubt. But it's looking fantastic, and all credit to them. So, no excuses whatsoever for not getting the ball down and passing. Weather conditions, slightly overcast. There's a slight breeze blowing, but it's nothing that's going to trouble these footballers, I don't think. Conditions, temperatures around about 17, I guess 16, 17, 18. So not gloriously hot by any stretch of the imagination, but not far off perfect for a game today. So we'll see what we get. Men in the middle today. Mike McGill, vastly experienced referee, is officiating. So he's officiated at a higher level than this, and done a good job. So vastly experienced. He'll take charge today, and no doubt do a great job. Senior linesman, official, or referee's assistant, should we say, is Ian Wilkinson, another vastly experienced official, been officiating in the Not Senior League for numbers of years, lost count, but he knows exactly what he's doing. And Harry Newcomb is the other referee's assistant, and Harry's a bit younger, you're learning the trade, and he will be helping Mike in the middle today, or on the line helping Mike in the middle. So that's the officials, experience and youth, so I'm sure they'll do a fantastic job as well. So we'll look at the teams, and the teams are lined up like this. In goal for Cotgrave and Matt Benton. Number 2, Oliver Petchell. 3, Harry Adlam-Wood. 4 is Tommy Bacon. 5, James Rafferty. 6 is Sean York. 7, Henry Adlam-Wood. 8 is Lewis Robertson. 9 is Patrick Ferguson. 10 is Josh Dowsell. 11 is Ryan Plummer. With the substitutes, 12 Tom Webster, 14 Harrison Dazell, 15 James Wilson, 16 is Adam Flint, and 17 player manager Lee Siric. So 16 players on duty for Cotgrave this afternoon. Whether or not they'll use them all, I do not know, but time will tell. But Ruddington will line up in goal with Billy Farnsworth, 17 Elliot Mattia, 3 is Ash Phillips, 4 Chris Hayes, 5 Gary Watson, 6 James Price, 7 Ernie Ostami, 8 Joe Brown, 9 Ross Cochran Smith, 10 is Jordan Richardson, 11 Fraser Canning Buchanan Brownlee, 12 Seb Williams, 14 Leighton Rolfe, and 15 Cameron Stone. So that's how they line up. I'm not sure what formations either side are going to play or what tactics they'll employ. Can't really try and get it down and pass, I'm sure, but certainly get it up to Ferguson, who will run and harry the back line of Rudd. So Ruddington and Cotgrave entering the pitch now. Both teams looking smart. Ruddington on the left as I look, with the yellow shirts, black shorts and black socks. Cotgrave in the claret shirts with blue trim there, claret shorts, claret socks. So that's how they line up. And again, crowd just beginning to build up. Cotgrave as a club have put a lot of effort and money and time into doing up the clubhouse and doing up the old cricket pavilion as it is, to make it into a club room, snack bars in operation, and all a big success. So well done again to them. So as the teams enter the field, Cotgrave, a mixture of youth. The most experienced player on the Cotgrave side, just in front of us, played this week away at Borrowash when Cotgrave drew 2-2, but should have won. But he had a particularly good game. But Matt Benton returning in goal. Matt Benton's had a bad back for a period of time, so he had 30 minutes for the reserves in the midweek victory. I think half an hour possibly, or 45 minutes, whatever he had. So presumably not showing any niggles from that performance. So he's taken his place in goal, and he's took over from Tom Webster, who did a good job midweek and has been doing a good job. But Benton, I would say around about 15 years the junior of Tom Webster, so going with youth in goal today. But again, mixture of youth and experience. A lot of the Cotgrave youth now have been playing senior football for 4, 5, 6, 7 years, so no excuses. They know the score. And Ruddington, again, will be competitive, and I'm sure can put up a good showing here, and they'll be confident. They'll be very confident. They don't concede many goals, and they'll be looking to ride out any initial storm from Cotgrave and press forward their own attack. So should be good. Should be good, and we're looking forward to it. If the commentator had to put his neck on the line and say who's going to win, I think we'll have a home victory, but I don't think it'll be by a large margin, perhaps 2-1, so we'll soon find out, obviously. So it's Cotgrave to kick off, and they're kicking from right to left as I look on this halfway line. Ryan Plummer's over the ball, so those that know the Cotgrave ground, Cotgrave are kicking towards the school, the Candleby Lane school, and that's their favoured way to kick. Mike McGill's checking, and he's checking with his officials. Officials are just sorting out the dugouts, managed to shake hands, and so Cotgrave are kicking off as we look from right to left, and Mike's just waiting for a senior official in Wilkinson to sort things out over this side, which he's done, and Plummer is to kick off, so he does kick off eventually. Robertson has the ball, he plays it out to that right flank, and Cotgrave looking to keep the ball through Sean York, keeping the ball neatly, looking to build through the halfway line into Adam Wood, but Rudd semi-tackle there, get a tackle through Jordan Richardson, but Cotgrave retain the ball, but Rudd hunt as a pack and retain and get the ball. So first chance for Ruddington to put the ball forward to James Price. Nice flick on, and Benton, good position there, and he lets the ball run through to him and rolls the ball out. Sean York on this right hand side, it plays forward. Neat trying to get a 1-2 going, but Rudd win it, but give it away straight away, and the ball is given away again. So both sides just finding and feeling their feet. It's a purposeful run. Strong lad here. Fraser Cannon Brownlee. Push the ball forward and Cotgrave defend it, but that has gone out for a corner kick. So the first corner kick of the game goes to Ruddington. So Fraser Cannon Brownlee, number 11, a big strong unit, and he'll be looking to get amongst his backline of Cotgrave, which he's done already, and he's making himself a nuisance in front of the goalie. So yeah, it's a big lad, not a bad tactic. We'll see what the delivery is like. It comes in left footed, good ball in, and Bacon clears that back to the corner taker, who flicks it back in. That's a good knock, and Benton, first duty of the game, to catch a ball high, and good so rolls it out to York down that right flank, who cuts back inside. Cotgrave have the ball, try and work it through the centre. Plummer has the ball now, and it carries on with Petchel forward. This is Ferguson's first run, and he's got behind on that right hand side, cuts it back inside. That's a good chance, and that was a great move by Cotgrave. Good build up play down that right hand side, and Ferguson got behind the Ruddington fullback. And on another day that could have been the opener, but it's gone behind for Cotgrave's first corner of the game. But good, Cotgrave showing their intent there, and that was a good football movement. Got the ball forward to their danger man. Cross comes in, corner, free header, off the line. And well, I'm not sure who's off the line there, but that has saved Rudd there. So Cotgrave coming very close in a matter of a minute there. Once from open play and the second from a corner, and that goal line clearance has saved them. But Cotgrave building again. Ruddington, every man back behind the ball. Plummer flicks, but that ball will go harmlessly out towards the edge of the 18-yard area, and Billy Farnsworth will bring it back in under no pressure from Cotgrave. So a let-off for Rudd there, twice in a minute. They might not be so lucky next time, but they've got away with it. And Farnsworth clears well over the halfway line up to Cannon Brownlee, who tries to flick on, but to no avail. Cotgrave have the ball. It comes down on this right hand side, left hand side should we say. Gazelle gets the ball, undercut, and plays it inside. Robertson jinks and very calmly plays it back to Sean York, who spreads it to Petchel on that far side. Or Sean York back inside to James Rafferty, who knocks a casual ball, a lovely ball out here to Adlam Wood, who controls. Plenty of space for him to attack. He's going down the line. Plummer's after it. No support. It's a little bit over hit. Will he get there? And Rudd centre half. Watson does the clearing up, but Cotgrave's still on the ascendancy, trying to pressurise Rudd high up, and Rudd a little bit slow to react, and Cotgrave get the ball again and spread it wide. So space here, out to Ferguson, the danger man, cuts inside left footed, hits it, and that's gone over. But again, Ruddington maybe a little bit worried with the amount of time space that Cotgrave have got, certainly when they're attacking in certain areas, and they'll need to watch that, because that was another chance, and a ball on target, shot on target would have troubled the keeper there, because of the power that Ferguson possesses. But Rudd live to fight another day, still 0-0, but they go up to the halfway line. Adlam Wood mops up, goes to Robertson, flicks forward. So good, Rafferty gets in, commanding header, falls to Robertson, who spreads it out wide. Cotgrave build down that right hand side through Petchel into Cotgrave forward, but he couldn't really control it, and the ball breaks loose. Tommy Bacon stands strong. Cotgrave retain possession down this left hand side, and the ball goes out for a throw in. So again, Ruddington having to do a little bit of defending here. Cotgrave certainly on the ascendancy in this first 5 or 6 minutes. Bacon with a long throw, but good defending by Ruddington there. Got the ball out to the halfway line. Cannon Brownlee not quite getting there, but Cotgrave retains possession through Adlam Wood back into Robertson, who's been busy in this first 5 minutes. I've seen a lot of the ball. Tries to look forward, he plays forward. That's a great knock. Great knock. Josh Azell clicks inside. Nearly looking for a bit of something, but again, Ruddington clear the lines, but it's to nobody. And Cotgrave retain again, but a poor, well, Tommy Bacon's got away with that, and he'll have a second go, will he? Rafferty looks a nice, accomplished player. Very calm, very cool on the ball. Cotgrave building down this left hand side, and that's a great little knock by Plummer. Adam Wood plays it inside. Robertson again. It's not a great first touch, but he's retained possession. Good upper body strength, keeps the ball. But as they say in the trade, is a hospital pass, and Ruddington look to build quick on the break. York mops up, knocks the halfway line, but Ruddington have the ball. Cochrane Smith, will he beat it? No, he's got him stuck in, and the referee has a decision to make, and he's made it. So I believe that's the first foul of the game. Ross Cochrane Smith over on that left hand side, looking to get behind the Cotgrave defence, but unfortunately not doing it fairly, and he's been penalised. So it's Sean York to clear long upfield deep into the Ruddington. Oh, that's not a bad knock. It's not a bad knock. Adam was on the end of it, and he's hit it goalwards, and an easy save for Farnsworth, but again Ruddington guilty of missing the first header there, and the ball fell neatly for Harry Adlam-Wood on this left hand side, and couldn't quite get enough pace in the shot, but cleared by Tommy Bacon. Adlam gets the ball again, knocks it forward. Dowsell knocks it forward. That's a great knock. Anybody in the box, focus to the box if he can deliver. He can. I bet it's again not quite falling for Cotgrave, and Ruddington come away with the ball once again, but the pressure's still mounting on him as Robertson gets the ball again, feeds it down to Plummer, but he can't quite get his foot on it. But again, good Cotgrave pressure early in this game, and Ruddington are living a little bit dangerously, and they will need to do something about that, just to try and keep the ball certainly a lot better in the midfield areas, and when it gets put forward to the forward line, they need to stick a little bit more than it's perhaps done so far, but early days. So Ruddington throw in deep in their own half, it goes forward. Robertson again knocks it forward to Adlam-Wood. Henry Adlam-Wood, ball's cleared. That's a better touch. That's good. So Ruddington building down this right hand side. Ernest Army taking on Tommy Bacon. Can he get around him? Good tackle by Bacon, stood up, and a second. Good defending by Tommy Bacon there, because failure to get the right tackle in there could have been resulting in a penalty, but Ruddington looking to break quickly, which they did. So down this right hand side, but Bacon was up to the task. Good defending. First tackle was accurate, and then he cleared up with the second one. The ball goes into the Cotgrave box, and flick, that's dangerous. Oh, great header by Sean York there. That was a good saving header, and the ball's not forward. Game a little bit more stretched. Ruddington committed men forward, and but the ball's gone out just in their half of the halfway line. So Cannon Brownlee looking again a threat when he gets the ball where he wants it into feet, and he can twist and turn and run at the Cotgrave back line, and it looks like he'll do a good job doing that and linking it with Asami as well. But he does the ball again. Asami pushes one man off, tries to get behind him, no, and York clears up to the halfway line. Ferguson, great turn, but he's offside. Yes, he is. Cotgrave management will be disappointed about that, because he was caught offside a yard in the visitors' half. Just stepping up to the halfway line and then going would have put Ruddington in a bit of trouble there, because they'd squeezed up high up to the halfway line, and but it ought to be straight offside, and he was offside. Good decision by the referee's assistant over on that side, Henry Newcomb. Excellent decision, Harry Newcomb. So Rudd building down his right side, punted into the box. Cannon Brownlee tries to control, but not this time. Adlam-Wood mops down. Ferguson's come over this left hand side, tries to chink round the Rudd defender or Rudd midfielder. Can't do. So Ruddington have the ball. This will go down the line again. Cannon Brownlee going for it, but not what he wants. He wants it into feet. He doesn't chase it. Ball's going back up to him. That's intercepted by Adlam-Wood, but only as far as Cochrane Smith. And Robertson again mops up, takes the ball away from him, and Cotgrave build down that right side into Dowsell. That's a poor knock. Came off his man nicely, to be fair, so didn't quite complete the pass, but came off his man lovely. Good interception by York, so Ruddington trying to build down their left hand side, and York was up to task then, read it nicely, put it out. This is a good turn by Sami. He's going to smack it, but good turn by Ernest Army, and just leaning back as he took the shot, and the ball flew harmlessly over Benton's net, but that's a nice little knock. But Adlam Wood didn't quite control it, but well done to Matt Benton, that vision there, precision pass. So Rudd again take the throw in, trying to build in triangles, which is nice to see. And Henry Evan Wood knocks it forward. Ferguson's after it. Can we do anything? Plays back to the keeper. Forrest has the ball. That's well done, Billy. The shout from the Ruddington dugout, and it was well done. And good ender by Robertson, knocks the ball out. So Ruddington throw down this right hand. Tommy Bacon comes in and puts the ball out, and that's another throw. Ruddington getting 20, 25, 30 yards down their right hand side. Ruddington slowly building into the game. A little bit more possession this last 3 or 4 minutes. Keeping the ball. Mobile up the judgment. That's a good knock. And Cotgrave always shot on here. What a good save. What a great shot. What a great shot. Joe Brown there smacked one, pinged one. Flew 33 foot off the ground. And Benton, some say a nice height for the goalkeeper, which it was, but he still pushed that ball round the post for the first meaningful save of the afternoon. So great strike by Brown there. It hit it well from about 20 yards, 22, 23 yards it looks like from here, but Benton was up to it. So Rudd corner comes in, good ball in, and not sure who defended it, but the ball hasn't been cleared yet. And Cotgrave do get it now up to Dowsell halfway line, 2 versus 2. That's a great ball. Ace Ferguson on the run, left foot. Can he hit it? And he has, and he's just put that just past the Billy Farnsworth's left-hand post. But that was an excellent quick break from Cotgrave, breaking from deep inside their own half to getting the shot away. It was one of those sort of shots there that could have looped over the goalkeeper, nestled in the back of the net. But a great break by Cotgrave, and Ferguson's shown why he's scored 4 goals this season. But not on that occasion, couldn't make it 5. But sort of thing he wants. Good ball there. Brownley's after the ball here. And Cotgrave forced to defend it. So Kennan Brownlee, again, the target. And why wouldn't he be the target? Big and strong, willing, good first touch. And I think that's the way Rudd might play, looking to use him at every opportunity. And Ernie is looking to feed off him. So nothing wrong with that tactic. And the Cotgrave back line will need to keep an eye on that. So York takes the throw in, and nice turn. Raftill's good player. Nice quick turn, plays into Adlam, gets the ball back, and he goes back to Benton. Benton takes a touch. That was a little bit slow, but gets away with it. But breaks for Rudd, and Chris Hayes mops it up, gets the ball, and finally plays get out on this right hand side. So Rudd building into this game. And that's an ambitious flick. Will it keep in? It won't, but it's a throw into Cotgrave deep inside their own half by the corner flag. And Tom Bacon is going over to take it. He's got a long throw, so we were looking to gain yardage down this line, but building into the game, and Benton has to make a good save there, and Ruddington will be buoyed by that. So Rudd captain there, Brownie as they call him, gets the ball forward. Cochrane Smith has the ball, cheeky run left foot, and Cotgrave needs to clear, which they do, up towards the halfway line. But Ruddington get it. It's Ash Phillips, but he puts the ball out, and end-to-end play, it's got to be said. So that makes for an exciting game. Not much between the two sides. Cotgrave perhaps had the best of the first 5 or 10. But Ruddington have got into it in the last 2 or 3, so who knows. Plummer trying to play 1-2 with Dowsell, but Dowsell gets it. Tricky turn, he gets the ball on the halfway line. He'll need to find a man if he can. Can he find one? He can. He flicks it back inside to Plummer, but that's a wild chance by Plummer. A referee has pulled him up for that. A little bit of frustration. Don't see why there was any frustration there, but I don't think Plummer actually got the Ruddington player, but it was a bit of a wild challenge. So Ruddington to take it quickly and down that left hand side, and they comes up to the halfway line. Oh, that's a foul, and Phillips has dragged, I think it's Dowsdale, is it? Down? Yes, I think it is. And definite foul. So here we have an opportunity. I would guess that the men go forward. It's Ferguson in the box, Plummer in the box, Robertson on the edge, Dowsdale's up there. So I would imagine that Sean York is going to put this on the back line of Rudd, and we're going to see what they can fashion from this. So he's looking up. Is he picking somebody out? It's a good looking ball, looping ball, but far too near the keeper to trouble anybody. And the keeper there, Billy Farnsworth, comes and collects easily. And he kicks long. Baker comes in with a great header. That's a good defending header. Puts the ball out on the halfway line for a Cotgrave throw. Still 0-0. In throw to Brown, who plays it back. Oh, looking for Fraser. Cannon Brown. He keeps the ball. That's a nice little flick. Good header there by Rafferty. Cleared by Edlin Wood up towards the half line, where Arling Petrel gets the ball, plays it. It's a bit of time for Plummer here. And that's a great ball, and Phillips just got his head on that, and it's a good job he did get his head on it, because that was going through to Dowsdale on that right wing. It was a good first time knock by Plummer. It just shows the quality he's got, and that would have opened up Ruddington if Phillips hadn't got his head to it. Okay, Taylor. So is that better? Yeah, that's better. That's it. Yeah, that's better. So 0-0, and we've been going. Let's have a quick look. We've been going around about 20 minutes, so coming up to the midpoint in this first half. Chances either end, got to be said. One good save by Benton, and off the line by Ruddington to save Cotgrave not going the goal in the lead. So not much between them. As I said, I don't think there's going to be much between them, but we'll see. Obviously early days. That's a poor infield ball, but Cotgrave get away with that. Ball's played head tennis, and ball's pumped forward. Rafferty underneath it, and Ruddington just using a bit of their strength, but it's a through ball to Ferguson. He tries to turn, but he can't quite get there, and Farnsworth again will mop up the halfway line. Bacon with another solid header. Played well on the other night at Borough Wash with his heading, but still goes to Ruddington, who take the time. Brown, the captain, centre midfield, plays it forward, and Ruddington's just taking the time now, taking a bit of pace out of the game. Plays it forward, but gives it away. Adam Wood reads it well, as a good fullback should. And he has a second header up to Plummer. Plummer chest down, plays it in back to Adlin Wood. Adlin Wood to his brother. This is a good triangular movement. So that is nearly by Plummer, but I see what he was trying to do. Just trying to thread the ball through between the centre half and left full back. A bit of a precision pass, but that's what he's capable of. But on that occasion, didn't quite make it. So Rudd build down this right hand side. Oh, that's a poor touch, and the ball runs out on this halfway line. So Harry Edlin Wood takes it up to Ferguson. He tries to chink past Gary Watson. Can't do it, but he's going back for a second attempt. Goes after Chris Hayes, and Phillips plays back to Farnsworth. Farnsworth will look at this side. Ferguson hunting down, but working on his own there, and to no avail on this occasion. So Wood come away with the ball, play it in field. Brown looks up. What's he going to do? Is he play the easy pass? There's not much on, so he goes backwards, but that's okay because they keep the ball, and Rudd looking to play in triangles, and that goes forward now. So they ran out of ideas there. Not much, nothing there. That was the call from the Rudd player there, and he was right really. They were waiting for something at the forward line to happen, and it didn't, and he ended up forcing it, and the ball goes out of play, but the ball goes back into play through Ferguson. Plummer tries a little jink over the top. He thought Ferguson was going to carry on running. He didn't, and the ball goes through to Farnsworth in goal, who nonchalantly plays the ball away. So Rudd again building in triangles. Now he's looking. That's not a bad knock. Starmy chases the ball, but Rafferty reads it well, gets there quick, good centre half play, and Cotgrave mop up, but Adam Woods play that without looking. Straight to Brown, bit of time and space, looking for movement. Yeah, he's right. It's good movement but the through ball there, not quite reaching its target, and would have come away with it. Plays it down the line. Great knock by Ferguson. That's fantastic. Right, Cotgrave are behind Ruddington here. Now this could be problems for Rudd. Oh, it should be problems for him. Oh, and it's not problems. Great football on the halfway line. So that was one of the best opportunities. Cotgrave may have been guilty there of not getting up in support quickly enough, but I'm not 100% sure if Ferguson went for goal or went for the square pass. But what I can report is that neither worked, and it comes to nothing. So, but again, Ruddington living dangerously, certainly when Ferguson gets the ball and links up with Plummer. Not going to get the ball again. Bacon snips in, plays it forward to Plummer. Plummer keeps the possession. Petrel has the ball. That's good skill. Goes away from Brown, flicks it infield, and oh, that might be a foul. Yes, in the back there, but yeah, Petrel played well there. Got possession. That should be something he could look to do. Brown, Joe Brown, the captain, nice on the floor. He looks to play, but maybe it's fair to say he's perhaps not the quickest player in the league, and I'm sure Petrel and the other midfielders will look at that and make a bit of hay if they can. But Cannon Brownlee playing a lone furrow up front, and it just wants a bit more quality into him. And if he gets the quality, I'm sure he'll pay dividends. But Dowsell comes off his man, looks to take on the Ruddington defence, plays it right-footed, but Phillips mops up. But again, just the final ball, the final bit of quality from Cotgrave, just missing because they've had opportunity and perhaps just failed to make that final pass as accurate, or the shot as accurate as it could be. But again, Cotgrave have the ball, harrowing on that halfway line. It was Petrel again. The Plummer will go over. He looks like he may take it. He does. Throws it down the line. Dowsell's after it. The bounce beats Cotgrave already. That's a great ball in. That must be it. Oh, yes, it is. There we go. A great finish by Ferguson, albeit from very, very close distance. Phillips was undone by the bouncy ball on the right-hand side. Cross came, I think, from Dowsell. Excellent cross, first-class cross, and Ferguson really could not miss that. I'll say a great finish, but it's a calm finish. Let's say could know about 6 yards out, and he's finished that very comfortably to put Cotgrave one to the good. So Ruddington will be a bit disappointed about that. Defensive kind of error. The ball bounced nastily, and Cotgrave still had a lot of work to do after Dowsell got behind Phillips, but the cross was excellent, and like any good forward, Ferguson was attacking the right area to make it 1-0. So on the balance, is it fair? It could well, but it's not much. Ruddington got to keep persevering. Ball goes up to. That's a good closing tackle. So Cannon Brownlee is the target for the forward ball. So Rudd have the throw in. Is it a long one? No, it's just a relatively short one into the box. Flick on. Brown gets the ball, looking for hand ball. There's a chance, and it comes to nothing. Benton collects the ball comfortably, but a little touch there. Game opening up though, so gaps opening up here. Ruddington, early in the game, don't want to get caught with too many men further forward than the ball, especially with Cotgrave fast midfielders and fast attackers. So that could cause problems. So always an age-old problem for any team, committing men forward and leave themselves short at the back. But Tony Bacon will mop that up, and he does. He gets a little bit lucky. Cannon Brownlee chased him down, and the ball's come off Cannon Brownlee's foot for a throw to Cotgrave. Just approaching the halfway line in front of the Cotgrave dugout. Bacon throws long. Dalzell has the ball again. He waiting for the bounce to beat the man as well. It didn't this time. And Cotgrave hunting in packs to get the ball back, but the ball comes out this right hand side. Up to Sami. Control well. Can he do something with it? He jinxed. Good right foot, but again, Rafferty having a good game here today. Mops up easily and comfortably through to Robertson, who's not played the best ball he's ever played, and that ball goes out for a throw-in on the right hand side. So Cotgrave won to the good, but again, game a long way to go. But Ruddington will want to try and get back into this game before half time. Farnsworth clears the halfway line. Kind of Brownlee goes to the ball, but he needs a bit more quality, the lad, and that goes to Ferguson. Oh, and Ferguson behind again, I think he is. Ball goes across, and Rudd look to mop up, which they do, play comfortably forward. Cochrane Smith has the ball left-footed, but again that'll go harmlessly through to Benson. It does. Cannon Brownlee does chase in vain, but it's no avail. And this comes up. Oh, that's a little trip. Referee, has he seen it? I don't know what he's given there. He's given a free kick. Yeah, I think he has. So Adam will just tempted Jordan Richardson in, and Jordan Richardson. So a free kick, takes it left-footed, pumps it down the channel up to Plummer. Plummer doesn't get up, and obviously by not getting up, Gary Watson clears his lines. Again, Adlam Wood. Oh, that's a foul throw. Yes. Harry Adlam Wood complaining. What's wrong with that? He says, and I think he's the only one who thinks it's a genuine throw. But matter over. Plummer nips in, does he? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. And Rudd come away with the ball. Jordan Richardson, Joe Brown back out this side here to Elliot Mattia, who knocks it forward. Looking for Sami, he gets there. This is dangerous from Cotgrave. Can he turn? Can he get a shot away? He can, but great block coming in. I think it was Bacon again. No, it wasn't Bacon. Not sure which one was blocked it there. Could have been York. Was it Petchel? I'm not sure. But yeah, Ruddington's still dangerous on the break. Committing men forward again. So Cotgrave leaving two men up front. This is where Cotgrave will want to win the ball back and get the ball up to the quick forwards quickly. Phillips just a bit slow in possession. The ball goes forward. Right, here we go again. And this is where they might get dividends, but good defending. But the ball, that's a great. Oh, that's just slightly overhit. But there's the tactic that I was mentioning. The fact that Cotgrave will try and hit them on the break quickly, use the pace of Dalzell and Ferguson, and that's going to be a problem. Plummer has the ball again, jinks over the ball, and he needs to distribute it, which he does. That's to Petchel on the right hand side, who's got a bit of space to attack. He goes over the halfway and plays it forward, but that's a poorish ball. That ball might go back through to Benson. Rafferty, oh, very good. Dummies into thinking he was going to play back, and he doesn't. But Benton now gets the ball in his 18-yard box. Brings a nice ball. Good distribution from Benton there to Adlam Wood. Not much on there. Ball gets up front. Is Ferguson again. Defender stands off. That's good defending though. He read it well, but the ball still comes back to Adlam Wood. Adlam Wood knocks the ball forward, and Gary Watson will knock the ball back to Farnsworth, who plays it back to him, and he plays it back to him. So Dalzell chasing the ball like a dog chases a bone and doesn't get it. Plays the ball in field. This is great football by Ruddington, playing out from the back. It's neat. Plays it in field. So Coxsmith's fouled there. Referee didn't see it, but plays a good advantage. Cannon Brown, that's a good ball. Can they prosper here? But Bacon, who is fast, gets there first. But that was good football. Built on their right hand side from the back. Neat football. Got the ball through to Cannon Brownlee, but Bacon was up to the task there, and he's defended it well, and he's put the ball out for, I believe, is it a corner kick? I think. Can't really see around the Cotgrave dugout. Ferguson coming over for a drink. It is a corner kick. So Ruddington are looking to get back into this game before half time. Ball comes in right footed, and good save by Benton. Yeah, good save by Benton. Great driven right footed cross from the left hand side by Chris Hayes. Is it Chris Hayes? I think it is. Yeah, he's pinged that right footed, and Benton's had to push that around the far post actually. I'm not sure if it was on target. I think it should have been. I think it was. So a save by Benson there, and Hayes has gone over to the other side this time, so he'll take it as an in-swinging right-footed corner in front of the pylon to that far left of me. Over to the side, it comes in again. Referee blows the whistle. Referee blew the whistle. I'm not sure why. Can't really tell. He's blown the whistle to. Ball comes in again, low, and Hayes has another attempt. So that was a poorer corner actually. Didn't get height and easily mopped up on a near post. And it goes. That's more looping back post. Robert Sundry heads it back to his own goal. Belly, is it? Oh, what a save by Benson! And it's in. It is in. And Cotgrave guilty of not clearing the lines there. Lewis Robertson headed the ball, but he's headed it straight back to towards his own goal, and the goal has been scored. I'll soon have the goal scorer. It is number 6. It is James Price. He's took that goal quite well actually, because he's headed it over a number of people and over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. So Cotgrave guilty of not clearing the lines as well as they might, and Ruddington, they've got a decent sized back line here, and one or two big lads, and they've prospered. So 1-1. 1-1. Plummer having a word with the referee. Can't see what that's about. Oh, and the referee. Oh dear. Well, ka-ching. And he's coming off for 10 minutes for dissent. That is ridiculous. Only one word for it. What on earth, Ryan, are we doing there? So he's got 10 minutes in the sin bin. Mick McGill told him once. I've told him a second time, and he certainly wasn't telling him a third time. And Plummer has gone off in the sin bin to calm down, and he's talking about keeping his mouth shut, which is exactly what he should have done. He didn't, and quite rightly he's been sent to the sin bin. So right, Ruddington, you've got 10 minutes towards half time here, with Plummer in the sin bin and Cotgrave down to 10 men. Looks like they've regrouped by going with one up top, which is Ferguson, who'll run and chase all day. It's hard work on your own, as any player who's played up their nose, but he's going to get a good go. But he gets the ball on that right side and looking for players. Keeps the ball. That's a great knock cross field to Adlam Wood, who collects it on his left foot, plays forward to Robertson. Good chink by Robertson, who doesn't quite come off, and now that looks a foul, and that could be the first official booking. Ferguson chased across, slid in, didn't get the man, didn't get the ball, but certainly a foul was committed, and McGill, the referee, penalises him. So Cotgrave have just got to keep their head. They've lost a man. If they can see this next 8 to 9 minutes out with not conceding, then that'll be great, and Plummer will be back on. So Rudd down the right hand side, but that's a poor ball, and that's a foul. So what's that, ref? So the referee rightly pulls that up for a free kick. So in the space of a minute or two, the game has been very passive. No bad tackles at all. So, but 1-1 as we coming towards half time, and Cotgrave will perhaps be content to keep it at 1-1 till half time. Ruddington will see this as an opportunity to get the second goal in this game. So 1-1, nothing in it at all. As I said earlier, I thought that would be the case, but deathly quiet is the shout from the Cotgrave bench, which is correct. Although I've got my headphones on, it does seem quiet out there. But Cotgrave trying to build on this right hand side, through back to Robertson, trying in triangles, but they're getting to no avail. And but they have got something out of it. They've got a throw in about 20 yards inside the Ruddington defending half. Shawnee will take it. He looks to go line. He goes line-ish, and that's a miss hit. Ferguson, can he get anything? No, he can't. Back to Robertson. He's got another chance to distribute. Game getting a little bit scrappy. Dowsell has the ball. Jinks inside to Adlam Wood. Adlam Wood plays it outside here to his brother down the line. So Ferguson's got a chance to whip across in. Can he? he can. Ball goes in, but to nobody, and that's mopped up once again. But Ruddington guilty of messing about a little bit, overplaying. Dowsell has the ball in the box, and that ball has gone out for a corner kick. So both defenders possibly guilty of overplaying deep in their own half, and Cotgrave conceded by not clearing the lines, and Ruddington have got to defend a corner because they've not really cleared the lines well enough. So, but nice to see him playing out from the back, but there's always the time to do that, and always the time to go a little bit longer. Ball comes in, far post, and that's easily headed back up to the halfway line. Smith has the ball but goes back towards his own goal, tries to clear it, swings a right foot at it, misses it. Robertson nips in, gets the ball back to Adlam Wood. Adlam Wood plays to his brother. Close play, Robertson gets the ball again. Plays to Rafferty, who's played very well this first half, gets the ball, plays it back out to Adlam Wood. So Cotgrave keeping the ball but not going anywhere with it. Good ball to Robertson, tries to take it away from his man. Good little first touch, keeps it back here to Rafferty. Rafferty looks up and under no pressure from Ruddington. Plays the ball then to, and that's hard look. So Cotgrave trying to play in triangles down this left hand side. Up to Samir, gets the ball, keeps the ball, and Ruddington concede or get a throw in. So Mattia shielded the ball well, nothing on, throws the ball in, goes to the captain Brown, who runs across field with the ball, and he will feed his partner up there, the goal scorer. And he plays the ball down this side, so Cannon Brownlee after it, gets the ball, holds it up well, big lad, shields it well, tries to turn his man, can't, can he? He's on the floor, gets the ball again, a bit of a melee, but Phillips gets the ball, plays it here to Brown. Brown centre midfield, springs it out right. There's an opportunity for him to put it on the back line of Cotgrave. He does. How quality is it? Not as good as it should have been. Brown goes chasing, doesn't get there. Ferguson comes off his man but loses possession, so a little bit of pressure coming on Cotgrave here, and Ruddington perhaps had a better opportunity there to put a bit of a quality ball in and put Cotgrave in trouble, and they didn't, but the throw comes in. Cotgrave half clear, Phillips comes towards the ball, he gets the ball, plays it to his captain's got time and space, plays it easily. Cochrane Smith and Ruddington encamped in the Cotgrave half. Ball goes forward, Tommy Bacon, another good header, he's headed well this second half, first half, to Robertson, punted up front. Ferguson's got two men around him, can he do anything? He can't. Back to Brown, who knocks it clear. So Ruddington in the ascendancy here as the half comes towards the conclusion, and they're keeping the ball well. Cotgrave pinned back a little bit. Ruddington just looking for that little bit extra quality into the front men. Brown has the ball. He's had a lot of the ball the first half and used it well. Price, the goal scorer, feeds it down to Cannon Brownlee down that left hand side. He's got one man to beat, which is York. Jinks inside. Can he keep it? That's an excellent tackle by Sean York. Stood up well, waited for Cannon Brownlee to show him a little bit of the ball. He did, and once he did, Sean York made a good tackle, but Sami has the ball, comes off his man, tries to turn, Jinks inside, faces up his man, and the referee's got a decision, and he's made it, and that was a penalty. A bit of pressure by Rudd, and they have prospered by getting a penalty in the latter stages of this half. I've got to say that's good forward play. It's good forward play because he went one-on-one with his defender. It jinked him, put him to the side of him. Tommy Bacon's come in with a tackle and not made the tackle cleanly, and it's resulted in a penalty. Not much complaint either. So Jordan Richardson's against Matt Benton. This to make it 2-1 on around about the 42nd minute, and he does quite comfortably, rolls it into the opposite side to where Benton dived. So the fact that Cotgrave gone down to 10 men has put them under a little bit more pressure than they needed to have done, and Ruddington have prospered by getting a penalty, so they've come from behind to lead this fixture 2-1 as we approach half time. I don't think there'll be lots and lots of stoppage time. Trainer not been on the field, no substitutions, but we've had 3 goals, so there might be a minute or two. So Cotgrave have to come from behind, and they'll be disappointed about that because they've had a lot of the ball, And they've got the ball again, so Robertson, who's had a lot of the ball, has the ball centre midfield. That's a good knock. Adam Wood's after it. Will he get there? He won't. Would try and clear the lines. They do, but the ball goes out for the throw-in. Cotgrave will be looking to try and get back on terms in this first half. Adam Wood has the ball. Brown gets the ball. Brown's had a lot of ball and he's done well with it. That's Cannon Brownlee across Cochrane Smith. This is a good knock. So getting the box to the call. That's is a waste. And what he could have done possibly there, Jordan Richardson, is just put his foot on the ball, wait for his men to get up. He didn't, and he's put the ball over Benton's net. So Ruddington looking to break quickly. So here we are as we approach half time. Rafferty's a good game, has the ball, puts his foot on top of the ball, looks to play forward. There's not much on for him though. Obviously there's only 9 further outfield players, 8 further out players apart from him because Plummer's still off, and Ruddington have done the damage. So Ruddington now looking to play forward. Oh, well, that's another foul. So again, looks like a needless free kick, and this, as the half closes, gives Ruddington an opportunity to extend their lead. It was a mistimed tackle by Sean York, who's tried to win the ball when he couldn't, and he's legged his man up. So the goal scorer, Price, to take it halfway inside the Cotgrave half, left-footed. Some big men up there, and Cannon Bradley may be the target. See what he can do from this. So Cotgrave will have to defend this. Ball comes in, floated left-footer, great knock. Ooh, and Brown, who's had a good off, nearly stolen between the Cotgrave defenders there, who were guilty of that old. Joe Brown towards the target. Was on target. It could have been the third goal, but good ping by Benson up to the halfway line. 2 Ruddington players come for it, so chance to build here. Ferguson stays onside. Ball's played forward. He's onside into the box. Jinks inside, left-footed. Will he get a shot away? He can, but again, it has gone over the bar and cleared the bar quite comfortably. Plummer's back on, I believe. He's gone for the ball, so Plummer's not back on. Plummer asking to come back on. Referee not confirming that, and it can't be long, I don't think. But will Plummer see in action in this first half? So Ruddington have certainly prospered when he's been off. Ball punted down the line. Great knock down the channel, but Bacon has to clear, and I think he's cleared that for a corner kick. So so again, a bit of confusion, let's use that word, about how long Plummer has got left to serve. McGill said he can't come in, so the ball pings across again. That's overhit, and that ball, but Brown again seen a lot of the ball. He's played well, the lad, the captain. Plays back to Phillips. Phillips jinks one way, jinks the other. Delivers to Sami, who looks to it, will eat it right foot, shoves his man on, drills the ball into the box. It's the Cotgrave defender, Petulant, and the ball. Right, here we go. So, oh no, Ferguson, because he's playing on his own up there, playing a lone furrow, but he nearly got away with that. Adlam Wood, the Cotgrave left fullback, is chasing on the forward line now, so Cotgrave perhaps guilty of losing the shape a little bit. He's now retreating back to where he should be, but there's 2 men going for the same ball there. Bacon comes for it. Bacon's down. Injury, so play is stopped. Plummer is back on. Hope the referee knows he's back on. I'm sure he does. So Bacon, who's got bang on the back of the head, and so the Cotgrave physio trots onto the field with no urgency whatsoever. Goes up to Bacon, who's holding his head. What comes out? The magic sponge? No. Tommy Bacon looks like he is fit to continue, I believe. Physio picks his bag up. Bacon gets up, gives him a bottle of water. That old football trick. Whatever the injury, give him a bottle of water. Everything will be all right. and Bacon comes off. He's got to go as protocol suggests. There's a bit of a water break, yeah. So it's perhaps warmed up a bit. Sun's out, so each team has taken an opportunity. I'm not sure. Yeah, I agree. They're having a water break and it's nearly half time, so they're all thirsty. Yeah, it's half time. So, yeah. So it's head injury, so we have got a break in play. All the players have come across to have a drink of water, and there's Simbin, the cameraman. So it can't be long to half time, so Mark McGill's going to have a bounce up now. All the players have been watered. So Richard has the ball. He's got the ball, keeps the ball, plays it across to Phillips. Phillips goes to the ball, plays it back to Price, the goal scorer. Again, played well, looks commanding in possession. Joe Brown, who's played very well as well. So Ruddington building back to Brown, centre midfield. He plays it simple again. Price gets the ball, looks out left, tries to ping. That's a good knock to Phillips. That's a great ball. One of the balls of the game. Phillips nips inside. Has he got a right foot? Has he got a right foot? Plays it in field. Cochrane Smith. That was a good move by Ruddington, to be fair. Kept the ball, moved the ball across the field, got the ball out wide. Phillips jinked inside, and with a bit better connection there. Ross Cochrane Smith may have troubled Benton. As it was, it kind of bobbled and came off his shin ankle sort of area, and Benton backpedaled 2 or 3 paces, collected the ball, and no problem. So we're moving towards half time, and Cotgrave may be keen to try at least one more attempt on the Ruddington goal. Back up to full strength. That's a risky crossfield ball, but get away with it. Adamwood flicks it on to Dowsell. Good touch on his thigh, turns inside, plays it to Plummer, back on the pitch to Robertson down this left hand side, flicks it inside. Can they turn? They lose possession, and Brown once again is the man there to mop up and calm things down. And Ruddington come away with the ball through Hayes, who puts the ball up to Cannon Brownlee. Tommy Bacon intercepts halfway line. So there we go. We have half time. Ruddington leading 2-1. Cotgrave will be disappointed at that. Penalty conceded for the second goal when Cotgrave were down to 10 men. So management won't be happy with that. Ruddington conceded the first goal, but credit to them, credit to them. They haven't let their heads go down. They've worked their way back into the game. Got the first goal when Cotgrave failed to clear the lines, and the second goal through the penalty, which was a definite penalty. So 2-1, not much in it. I think the Cotgrave management will be a little disappointed that they've not certainly defended a little better on both occasions to concede the goal, standing up in the tackle and clearing the lines. Plummer's still moaning at the referee, which is no point whatsoever. So both teams leave the field. It's Cotgrave 2, Ruddington 1. Still 45 minutes to go. And again, like I said at the start, I didn't think there'd be much in it. There isn't much in it. But I think Ruddington, obviously by being in the ascendancy, will be far happier than Cotgrave. But only time will tell. So I hope you enjoyed that first half, and we'll leave you at half time with all the players going off for another water break, a bit longer water break. The score is Cotgrave 1, Ruddington 2.
Remember, your donations enhance the lives of children with limited life expectancy. Now, I don't want to be a Bob Geldof here or anything like that. It's not about the football. The end goal, right, is about enhancing those lives, because these children aren't going to be on this planet for much longer. So if we can buy them wheelchairs, if we can send them on holidays, if we can send them abroad for medical treatments, there's all sorts of things like that. That's what we do. That's our aim. So we harness that power of football to benefit others.
Magical work,
Thank you. But it's all about you, members of the public, donating. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. Anyway,
So don't forget to donate, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Are we back on, Shreddy? Yeah, I can hear me. Okay. So, welcome back for the second half at Cotgrave Welfare here, with the scoreline Ruddington 2, Cotgrave 1, and Cotgrave will, as I said at the end of the first half, be a little bit disappointed that they've not at least gone on at level terms, but credit to Ruddington, who've forced their way back into the game through a penalty and a nice neat-headed goal that evaded all the Cotgrave backline and went over keeper Benton's head. And talking of Benton, I do believe let's get confirmation. Oh no, there he is. I'm looking at the wrong end. So Benton is still in goal. I'm looking at if there's any other changes. I can't see any in the Cotgrave side. I don't think there is in the Ruddington side. So I think we're both the same. So Ruddington will be looking to capitalise on their lead, if not encouraged to or get forward and get the third goal, which could be decisive. But Cotgrave are trying to get into Ruddington from the first whistle, and Ruddington play forward, play it neatly. Cannon Brownlee chased the ball. Bacon thinks it's got out. It has now. Tommy Bacon was a little bit lapsed there, in so much as he thought it was definitely going out, and he thought twice, but it has gone out. Yeah, of course I can. So we'll do that in a second when we get a little bit of break in play. Ferguson feeds down left hand to Plummer. That's a good knock. And is it the first time for Robertson? Plays it back inside. Is the first time shot. Good drill. And ball they're looking for. No. And Joe Brown will come away with the ball. to the halfway line. So Rafferty's a good game. Collects, distributes to Robertson. Robertson first touch is good. Looks to play in field to Plummer. Plummer neat in triangles. Petchel has the ball. Adam Wood plays in field. Robertson again closed down quickly by Rudd, who are looking to work hard, but plenty of time there for Adam Wood to knock it forward. Dowsell tries to turn his man. He does. He gets in the box. Right after him, gets the shot in, and that's in. So back to parity, back to all square. And Cotgrave certainly started the better in the second half, and a good football goal. Ruddington will be disappointed. Haven't woken up. It's the call from my left hand side, and that is about right. Yeah, Ruddington hadn't woken up there, and they let Cotgrave play around them far too easily. Get in the good box, and Dowsell's got there and put a ball into the back of the net. Keeper possibly could have done a little better there, but he didn't, and the ball is in the back of the net. So Cotgrave get back to 2-2. So again, not a great deal in it, but that's an early goal for them, and they will they'll look to prosper now. That'll encourage them, actually. That'll encourage them. The ball goes forward. Bacon gets up, heads clear. That wasn't Bacon, actually, but Rafferty again read the situation well, heads clear. So Ruddington have the throw halfway inside the Cotgrave defending half, or not quite halfway, but it will be when he gets down the line. Nets has gone down the line. Good knock, kind of Brownlee knocks it in field, trying to find his fellow striker. He can't, but it breaks once again, and Lino's in the way, but Ruddington deliver once again. That ball comes through to Petchel, who puts it back to Benson, who plays it out to this right hand side. So Cotgrave looking to build down this right side through Petchel. He flicks it forward. Dowsell's not ready for that. No, doesn't read it, and the ball is easily won by the Rudd fullback Phillips. But this is a bit of time and space for Ferguson. It drives. That's a good knock, but it has found it. Petchel guilty there of a little bit slap happy defending. Tries just to back heel it, but it has run out. Ruddington's goal kick. So yeah, just to mention of the league, who provide match balls and numerous other things. So again, look on the website, NSL website. Now been doing it for a few years as well, so well, they're doing it very well as well. So call out to Euro Soccer. With that, Plummer has the ball but gives it away, but luckily gets it back, drinks inside, plays it inside to Robertson. Robertson plays it on to Petchel down this right hand side. Travel is the call from the bench, and he does travel. He gets inside the Ruddington back line. As he overrun it now, it good left foot, right foot, back to Robertson. Robertson looks to distribute right, tries to get build behind the fullback, which he does. Ferguson has the ball, but it's just over.
Wake up, Rod, come on!
But again, Cotgrave started the brighter. Knocks the ball out to the right. Knocks the ball out to the right hand side. Ball down the channel. Callum Brownlee gets the ball on his right foot. Looks to face up Tommy Bacon, who stands tall against him. Cotgrave men back with the ball. That's the ball into the box. Tommy jinks one way or another. I think he's fouled his man there. No, Mike McGill doesn't see anything. Ball comes recycled. Ball on this left hand side. Phillips has time and space. Can he deliver? He's looking up. Is there anything on? There isn't a great deal. He jinks back inside. Oh, and that's a ball. Brown again mops it up neatly. Get out to him is the call. Good chance to deliver it. Ball is delivered. It's a good knock. It's Callum Brownlee, and if he'd have missed that, it could have gone forward to Sami on the centre forward position, but it doesn't. Petchel gets the ball. Game opening up nicely now. Ball back in field to Robertson. He jinks. A good ball over the top. So Price has got to turn and chase that. Dowsell's onto him. Can Dowsell beat him? Can he? He looks to jink one way or the other. Back to Robertson. Robertson springs it left to Harry Adlamwood, out to Ferguson on that left hand side, plays it back to Adlamwood. And that was what shall we say, a vulgar end to a promising move. It's got to be said. Harry Adlamwood played well as usual, gives his all, but perhaps guilty of not just taking a little bit of time there. Brown comes off his midfield marker, Plummer, to knock the ball right. Ruddington trying to build, but again Adlamwood, like a little terrier, closes down quickly, stops the Ruddington wide man turning, and he wins a ricocheted throw in on the halfway line, where Bacon has the ball under his arm. He's looking down the line. Has he got anything on it? Ferguson looks like the man. It's over Ferguson's head. It's over everybody's head. Dowsall just chasing. Will he win it? Will he get a throw in? Ball's punted forward. Henry Evelyn Wood. Robertson tries to turn. Does he foul? No, he doesn't. Brown once again. Brown's had a good game. Plays the ball. Runs and keep the ball nicely. Plays the ball on this outside. That's a poor ball, giving Cannon Brown no chance. But if Cotgrave made something of it, or Ruddington, no, they haven't. Robertson plays it field, so a little bit melly. Cannon Brown gets the ball again, a bit messy. Ball changing hands. Plummer has the halfway line. Punts it forward. Dowsall after it. Phillips misheads it, and Dowsall will get this. He's got a chance to turn him. Phillips lets him knock the ball down the line. No, he doesn't. So perhaps could have done better, but he keeps the ball. Left foot to Robertson. Robertson looks up. He's looking for the man out here. And that's a poor ball. Handball, no. And move comes to nothing. So Zom tried to jink inside there, but didn't. Plummer comes off his man as well. Plays it outside to Adlam Wood. Game opening up as well. So looking for a little bit of quality in. I think third goal for either side could come. Ferguson gets the ball. His left foot, plays it outfield. Plummer chance to cross. He does. Hooks the ball away deep inside his own box. Yep.
Josh, line.
Yep. Ball knocked across the field. Adlam gets it. That ball goes away for a corner kick over the far side. So it's got to be said, Cotgrave have come out this second half a lot. Pin Ruddington back, and Plummer has a chance to put more damage onto him. He pings it left-footed. Comes first time from Dowsall, and that's gone away for another corner. So that has to be someone's man, is the shout, and Ruddington bench getting a little bit fractious, a bit worried about their men on the field. Plummer deep, oh dear, right, and that's gone behind the goal, and that has gone out for a goal kick to Ruddington. And Ruddington just take a breather, I think, here, and gets the ball. Farnsworth gets the ball. So again, Cotgrave started by far the best in the second half. Obviously back to 11 men, that's helping. As Farnsworth takes the kick, he's looking for his man, he's looking for Cannon Brownlee, but that's coming over here to Brown, who flicks it on, a good flick. Cochrane Smith after it, nearly gets it. Brown goes to the second ball, up to Cannon Brownlee, comes off his man, holds up well, looks to distribute right, which he does. Get out, there's the call. Ferguson trots out there, closes his man. Will he get the ball? He nearly does. Mattia rides one tackle and tries to get forward down that right hand side. So neat football again by Ruddington. Referee Mark McGill looking for a new match ball, and Cotgrave put it on. No need to, because a young lad has retrieved it and he will throw it back into play, where Mattia looks like will take the throw. Loops it down the line, nobody in particular. Ball breaks again. Cochrane Smith, I think it is, tries to do something, gets the ball, jinks, nice footwork, tries to play inside, and ball does break. Petchel has the ball, runs in field, runs well with the ball, this lad, and plays a good ball. Game opening up, so this is dangerous for Ruddington. Ferguson, but a great tackle. Watson comes in with a good tackle there, so he had to make that tackle because there wasn't much cover behind him, and Ferguson was on the warpath there, so out to Phillips. Tries to take on Petchel, who just sees enough of him to put him off the ball down the flank. Ball goes out for the throw-in. So this is the first time really in the second half Ruddington have got anywhere near the Cotgrave penalty area, but they're still quite a way away from it. But they've gained another throw, gaining more yardage down this their left hand side. So the ball, they've got now the ball halfway inside the Cotgrave defending half. Phillips gets the ball, he throws it, loops it in. Two men got the same ball, bit of a collision. Both men get up, no problem. So Cannon Brownlee went for it and was Nearly got it, but he didn't. So Plummer has the ball. A chance to pass here. Plummer, he doesn't. He turns back to Baker. Baker on his left foot. Looks up, plays the ball down the channel. That's an excellent knock to Ferguson, who's finding a little bit of space down that flank there. But Watson again covers the run well, closes his man down and gets a little bit of a tackle and wins a free kick. But Cotgrave finding Ferguson a lot better this second half. And if he gets opportunity to get the ball and run at the Ruddington defence, that will cause them problems. So that's happened 2 or 3 times. So Adlam Wood has the ball, chests it down nicely. Petchel gets the ball, plays infield to Robson. Robson, Jinkson's left foot, Jinkson's right foot, plays the ball nicely back to York. York got time and space to deliver. He puts the ball in, it's a looping cross far post, and it's just slightly over it, but good football with Cotgrave. Again, just the final ball lacked a little bit of quality, and one of those sort of balls that goes into a box and hopefully finds somebody rather than a ball going into a box deliberately aiming for somebody, but really to take the ball quickly. Ooh. And this will be the... Oh, what a save. What a goal line clearance that was. Absolutely brilliant. I'm not sure who it was, but yeah, it was Ross Cochran-Smith, and he has got back there. Goal. Ferguson perhaps guilty of thinking he had a little bit more time than he had, and from this angle it's difficult to see how he missed that, but you have to give credit to Cochran-Smith, who got back there so quickly, and he has saved a certain goal. So 2-2. And corner kick comes in. Good corner kick, and Ruddington eventually clear up to Cannon Brownlee on his own up here. Tries to flick on, but Bacon miskicks it there, and it's Rafferty actually, I think it was there. So first mistake he's made. We've got an offside decision. So Ruddington trying to get forward, but good defending by Cotgrave there. First perhaps mistake by Rafferty all afternoon actually, miskicked it there, and but no problem. So Cotgrave have the ball again to Sean York on this right hand side. He's got time and space, he's looking for people. Oh, that plays a risky ball, but this lad runs well with the ball, but he's overrun that one. Cannon Brownlee gets the ball, he's looking to get forward. And that is a free kick. Yeah, gotta let it go. Petch is the call, and the Cotgrave management are right. He runs very well with the ball, but sometimes he needs to just let that ball go for a little bit quicker than he does. But got caught with it there, and Cotgrave have committed a foul. Has the referee got his book out? I think he may have done there actually. He has shown a yellow card, has he? Has he? Yes, he has. I think it's to, yeah, it is number 5. James Rafferty. So we've got a free kick, and the goal scorer, I think it's James Price, left-footed. He's going to try and get this round the wall from round about 23, 24 yards, is it? So right sort of distance. He looks confident. Short run up. Cotgrave have a 4-man wall, 5-man, and 4.5-man, 5-man wall. So he's going to look to get this up over around the wall and test Benton. What can he do? Let's have a look. Here we go. He kicks it, left foot hits the Cotgrave wall, and ball hits the Cotgrave player. Can Cotgrave clear? No, they can't. Ball goes back in. Free header. Oh, and that has just missed the far post. So the first real opportunity for Ruddington in the second half. Free kick that's looped off the top of the wall. Kept in play, and a header that has just narrowly gone past the far post of Cotgrave. So first real chance to Ruddington. That ball's gone forward. I know he's kept his flag down, but well done by Watson once again. He's played well at the back line. He's made another good tackle. He's won the throw. Was it? Yes, I think he has. Or has he won a free kick? Who knows? Throw in. So. He'll take it deep in their own defending half. Ball goes up to Richardson on the halfway line. He has the ball. Jinks inside, keeps the ball, nothing on. Tackle's coming in. Referee McGill has seen something. Oh, it's Plummer again. I think it's Plummer again, and Plummer is a menace today. Plummer is a menace today, but Plummer has given away the free. I think it may have been Plummer, but again, Ruddington through James Price have an opportunity. They put men forward on either side of the box. They've got 4 on this left-hand side and 2 on the other side. So Canon Bradley makes a move. The ball goes in. It's a shove in the back, and the referee's seen that. Yeah, Joe Brown is guilty there, just going into the back, and Cotgrave played quickly. I don't know why the ref has stopped play there. No idea. Perhaps denied Cotgrave the opportunity to take the free kick quick, as most of the Ruddington players were up in attack. So must have been a reason. Played long, and Ruddington may pop through for Phillips. No, goes forward. Halfway line, Jinkin. Cochran-Smith has the ball, loses it. Melee of players, tries to get it back. Plummer wins it, gets the ball, good feet. He's got to distribute it. Pass the ball, Plummer. Yes, he does. He pushes to Adam Wood, who loses it. Someone gets the ball, he uses his strength. Can he turn? He loses it, and the ball goes forward. So a bit of a melee, a bit of messy play centre of the midfield, and the ball eventually gets back to Cotgrave. Dalzell comes, chests the ball, plays the ball in field. Phillips unceremoniously goes to clear it. It's his knee, but he clears the halfway line. Robertson recycles. Dalzell turns, bit of space, hits it. Oh, and a great shot by Dalzell there. And Foswellton, the visitors' goal in the Rudd goal, made it look very easy. But that was good play. Got the ball down, turned, attacked the goal, got his shot off, and Farnsworth flipped it out of the air like taking an apple off a tree. But again, oh, that's a foul. That is a foul. Plummer gets the foul there. He gets up, takes it with good grace. Referee McGill on the spot. So it's a free kick to Cotgrave on the halfway line. No doubt about that one. And Rafferty's over the ball. He's looking for his options. No urgency is a call. Rafferty's got the ball halfway line. He's going to be looking for somebody. Is he looking for Ferguson? I think he is. Ferguson or Plummer. It's not on. Price gets behind. He's played well. James Price scored one of the goals and he's defended well. Another shot comes in, and within the goal just gathers at the second attempt by the post. No particular problem. So 2-2, and nothing again between them. Roll out to the skipper. The skipper plays in field. Tries to advance down. It's Richardson tries to advance. He keeps the ball tricky. Left over, step over, knocks the ball down the channel. Bacon there with the head. It needed to be. Someone was through if he'd missed it. Again, Richardson comes with whatever, gets the ball. It's Cochran-Smith. Cochran-Smith playing triangles. Ruddington keeping the ball. It's a reckless challenge by Mathieu, but referee didn't deem it as reckless, and the ball goes forward. Flicked on Plummer. Bit of time and space. He lit it, and actually, Ruddington goalkeeper Farnsworth was backpedaling there, and worth it. If he had got it, middled it, the ball runs behind for a goal kick. So 2-2. No sign of any substitutes, I don't think, from either side, and neither manager wants to risk anything. Right, Cotgrave can make a here. Good through to Ferguson. He hits it. Will he hit it? Will it go to Dalzell? Jinks inside. Can he? Can't. Back to Robertson. Keeps it outfield to Adlam Wood. Have a go is a call. Ball comes in. Here's a chance. No. Price clears. Price played well. Clears the ball up to the halfway, or near the halfway through. Robertson there, moaning that he's fouled, and he was fouled because the referee has given it. So Cotgrave a little guilty there of not getting the shot away. I think there are 2 or 3 opportunities there where they could have perhaps pinged it, and they didn't. But still another opportunity to put the ball on this back line of Ruddington. It's Robertson, far post. Plummer gets up, it's over his head, runs out to the touchline, guarded by Price, tries to turn him, gets the ball back in to Adam Wood. Adam Wood back to Plummer. Plummer plays the ball to Petchel infield, but the ball breaks the Ruddington halfway line. Campbell gets the ball, holds it up well, but loses it to Plummer. Has the ball gone out? So again, Cotgrave might be a little bit guilty there of just not taking an opportunity to shoot following in when they had it. You know, you can't always walk the ball in, and sometimes you need to unleash. They didn't do. But Phillips has the ball down this left-hand side. He's looking to get the halfway line. He does, and it's flicked on by Cochrane Smith. The ball makes to Robertson, plays it Petchel 1-2, but the ball just overrun, and another Ruddington throw. Phillips gets the halfway line, chucks it down the halfway line. Cannon Brownlee goes for it. He's looking for a foul. Rafferty came up and covered him, and possibly on the day may have got something, but he doesn't this time. Ball plays out to York on the touch, the right hand side into Adlam Wood. Closed down quickly, but gets the look of the bounce. So Cotgrave, can they prosper? Oh, that's a foul, referee. Is he playing the advantage? He does, but then he drags it back. So good referee in there. Good. I'll give that good referee in. Can't win, can he, referee? He tried to play advantage, and he so the crowd not happy, but I'll cut the referee a little bit of slack there. I think he tried, and then he could have perhaps delayed it another half second, but you know, he can't win as a referee. There was definite foul, and he wasn't, and he gave it a bit of time for it to break through forward for Cotgrave, and he just blew the whistle when it actually was a massive advantage. But that's football. Rafferty takes the ball far, looking for it's Robertson far corner. Shot comes in, and one bounce to Farnsworth, who picks up neatly and looks to distribute. So referees can't really win, can they? I mean, he tried. Mark Wiggles tried to play the advantage, and he gave it a second. He didn't think there was any obvious advantage. Then the ball cannoned forward, and there was an advantage. So, yeah, how long do you leave these things? That's the problem. Punted forward. There's nobody there. Benton, who hasn't had much to do in this second half, trots off his line in all orange, and he'll look to go long. He will go long, but it's that's a poor kick out, Matt. I don't know what he's trying to do there. Falls to Cannon Brownlee, who may put Cotgrave defender under. Flicks it inside. This is a chance. Great save. Second chance is there. No, and Cotgrave lived it. Is there a third chance? Cochrane Smith tries, and he has put the ball in the back of the net. So Cotgrave guilty. Cotgrave guilty of poor defensive work there, starting unfortunately with the goalkeeper, who possibly for one of the first times in the game has decided to distribute from his hands. It's fallen to Cannon Brownlee. Cannon Brownlee's controlled, and Cotgrave guilty then of perhaps not clearing the danger as quickly as he could do, but that was poor. I've got to say, poor defensive work by the goalkeeper Benton, who has not cleared his from his hands, and the ball's gone straight to Brownlee and Cannon Brownlee, and he's fashioned something, but he's taken the goal well there on this left hand side. So 3-2, and was a trip. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. So again, goodish refereeing from Mark McGill. Trying to play advantage. There was definite foul. So Cotgrave have conceded 3, and each one of them really has been from a mistake or a series of mistakes. So that'll be disappointing to the Cotgrave management, really. But they found themselves in arrears here, and it's got to be said, in the second half I think they've been the better side, but it only takes one mistake or a couple of mistakes in the same movement, and a team can score. But Sean York pings a nice ball, is cleared. Cannon Brownlee's on his own, but he touches it well, tries to get round Tommy Bacon, and Tommy Bacon tries to clear. He gets the throw in. The referee Lino's right over there, and we have the Ferguson's in. He's behind his marker, behind Watson. Tries to do something. Is he going to keep it? Yes, he does. He's digging and delving to get around. Comes to Adam Wood. Adam Wood plays in field to Plummer. Plummer's well marked by Captain Brown, but turns his man. Price, who's played well as well at the back for Ruddington. Ball goes forward. Bacon mops it up, but only as far as Tommy in the centre circle here, who plays forward. Cannonbrelli, but Bacon reads that one, wins the ball back to Adlam Wood, the skipper. Rafferty plays back to Benton, so Benton will be looking to do a little bit better than the first effort, or his effort of 2 minutes ago. It is a bit better. It goes forward, comes to Dowsdale, tries to flick right. Ferguson's in. This is dangerous for Ruddington, and
Close him down!
and it did dip. It didn't really trouble the goalkeeper, and but there's still pressure on this Ruddington. Oh, and that's a second foul throw-in by Edlam Wood today, and we have a substitution. Harrison Dowdell is coming on. I'm not sure who is the man going off. We're not quite sure yet. 3-2, so Ian Wilkinson's coming over. Dowdell will bring pace to the forward line. And it looks like Plummer is the man. 4-3-3 is the new formation, so Ryan Plummer is the man that's going to be removed. Spent 10 minutes in the sin bin in the first half. Pardon? Yeah. Yeah, Menace, yeah. So Plummer has made way for Dowsell. So Dowsell will have plenty of pace about him and spirit and energy. That's one thing he brings in abundance. So he'll only need half a sniff to get forward and take somebody on, and he will do. And here he has the ball. He plays it neatly to his right-hand side. Rafferty plays it back to him. Dowsell tries to do something first.
Jimmy, well done, mate.
He was there. So Dowsell has shown his trickery, his pace and his tenacity in the first 30 seconds of being forced a corner, which they can't rotate. Robson comes short. It shows Ferguson where he wants, but he delivers. And Farnsworth gathers it at the second attempt. That was a nice little quick corner routine taken by Cotgrave. The ball came across pretty quick, and it seemed to dip on Farnsworth, who had to grab it the second time, but he punts unceremoniously well over the halfway line. Cocknesmith goes for it. I think it's Cocknesmith, was it, going for it, but he doesn't get it. Played forward, and Ferguson has a chance then to get back. Good tackle by Phillips. Then he stood up well, got his tackle in, but mopped up by Adlam Wood. Adlam Wood goes down that right hand side, takes on his man. Here's his chance to deliver. He does deliver it. By Cotgrave down this right side, but there's still mounting the pressure, but Cotgrave take the throw in. Robertson may have been able to put his foot on there and kept the possession of the ball, but he didn't. He's allowed Dowsell to run across there, Harrison Dowsell to run across there to take the throw in, so this is going to be long, and Cotgrave sent men back. Ruddington leaving 2 men up, to be fair to them. The ball comes in, it's a long throw, and great header there by Price, who's played very well. Ball bobbling around, Ferguson has the ball. Back to Petchel. Petchel tries to jink, gets the shot away, but again, wasteful is the call from the Cotgrave management, and I agree with that. Not sure which one it was there, but I think it was Petchel, yeah, who Rafferty was on the right hand side here, and that looked like the ball to him, but Petchel decides to try and jink and shoot, miscued, but the ball goes behind. So Bartlett kicks the ball deep, well over the halfway line. What's in over the halfway line? Skipper Brown goes for it, breaks the Cotgrave. Adlam Wood, space to drive into. So can he deliver? He's gone for the shot. Oh, and it's in. Well, the goalie was not expected, and Harry Adlam Wood has hit one from round. The space opened up in front of him. He attacked that space, and I don't think anybody on the ground was expecting him to do what he's just done. He shot, the ball has evaded the Ruddington keeper. I don't know if it dipped or whatever it did, but it might have done something, and so we're back to all square again. 3-3, what a game. is that the end of the goals? I said it'd be close, so it is still close, and who knows? We might have the dreaded penalties. The ball goes down channel. Price has played well, and he takes no chances whatsoever, and puts the ball out over the halfway line, on the halfway line for a Cotgrave throw. So again, typical cup football. Goals coming from mistakes, and that's. But Cotgrave will be buoyed again by that. Ball is trying to put in by Rafferty. Phillips comes to the ball, he's impeded. I don't think the referee didn't see anything. Dowsell now could be a problem for the Ruddington defence. Dowsell delivers. No, he doesn't. Price closes him down quickly. Second chance for Dowsell. Will he get an opportunity? It comes across, and Chris Hayes nods clear, but the ball's still with Rafferty. Plays inside to Adlam Woody. Adlam Wood plays back to Rafferty. Plays down. Dowsell puts the ball. Adlam Wood comes back for Rafferty. So Cotgrave building, but Rafferty goes back to Bacon. Bacon left foot puts the ball back to Dowsell. Got a chance to take on his mark, and Phillips is round him. That's a foul. That is a foul, referee, and the referee might take action against Phillips here because cynical foul. Referee has done nothing. Well, Mike McGill, black mark against you there because you've missed an obvious shirt pulling, and senior official Ian Wilkinson, I don't know how he's missed it either, but Scotland have thrown. Dowsell punts the ball, throws it deep. Joe Brown heads clear. Phillips goes again for the ball, gets it there. Cochrane Smith clears up to the halfway line. No. So the Cotgrave management unhappy that referee Mike McGill missed a shirt pull, and that would have given Cotgrave the opportunity to put the ball on, but the ball swung to this left hand side. Samir is facing Sean York, good feet. Jinx, will he get a shot in? No, he can't. No support either. Robertson Jinx plays the ball out. Game opening up. Players stretch now, so ball, great knock down the line to Ferguson, who collects the ball. Flag stays bound. Time and space. Price goes across to try and check. Left foot by Ferguson. It's a good ball. Oh, and that was another very good. So Dowsell has come on, livened up, certainly on the front line for Cotgrave, and although he wasn't particularly involved in that movement, the Ruddington back line now being put under a little bit more pressure. Great knock by Ferguson there, found his man, and unfortunately could not quite corner of Farnsworth net. So 3-3, everything to play for. Who knows which way this one's going to go. Good keep by Hazard. 11 to go on reliable form. Adlam Wood punts the ball forward, and he kicks it straight out of play, but playing safe. So 11 to go. We go straight to penalties, and as I say, who knows when that occurs, what will happen, but no extra time, no replays obviously, straight to penalties, and that obviously could go anyway, couldn't it, as we know, but Price played well, plays the ball forward, runs control, centre circle. Jinx inside, that's a great knock, that is a great knock. Oh, is it the post? Whoa, what a great ball. That has got to be one of the best balls of the game, and Cotgrave are living very, very dangerously. So it's all happening here. Oh, and that was a rash by Adlam Wood. The referee's assistant on that far side easily spots the free kick. So Benton was left high and dry there. All he could do was stand and look at the ball hitting his post, and that was an excellent move by Ruddington. Still life in Ruddington, still life in them, and they've got a great opportunity here to put the ball on to the Cotgrave back line, and they've sent some of the big men up, and will it be a good delivery? It's Price who's had an excellent game, looking to deliver left foot, great knock in, ball still hasn't been cleared, and ball comes further forward. Ferguson second to it. Adlam Wood gets it, nods it. Now there's a chance. This is a chance. 2 against 1. Inside him, and Richardson mops up, but game really opening up, and looking to get Dowsell, Harrison Dowsell, Josh Dowsell, Ferguson away. Ball comes in field. It'll come out. He's had a nice. Looks to deliver. Plays it in field. Adlam Wood comes off his man. After he gets a chance to deliver, will he deliver? Yes, he does. He delivers far post. Ball's cleared back post, and that ball will run out for a... No, it won't. So Cotgrave recycle, keep the ball going. Dalzell plays in field. Lewis Robertson, time, being caught, plays the ball, and he gets caught a bit slow in possession there. Ball comes up to Osami, who's played well, and he's fouled by Sean York. Referee's missed that one. Yeah, he's complaining. It was right. He was fouled, but Cotgrave got away. Bacon spreads it wide. Good nick by Rafferty. Good feet, and that's... Well, that looked... no, he's not given that. Brown gets the ball, so a bit messy. But Cotgrave still have the ball. Dalzell, nice footwork, plays the ball further forward. Petrel was muscled out of it by Brown. Brown plays out to Phillips. What's Phillips got on? Down the line he goes, but there's only York there. He'll mop up easily. Plays the ball back square to Robertson. Been involved a lot. He's looking for the right ball. He plays the ball over to Henry Adlamwood. First touch. Right footer plays the ball down the channel. Good little knock. He can plays the ball square. Oh, what a shot! And I think the keeper's got to that. But the ball's recycled again. Dalzell's and rise to tackle. Can Ruddington clear the lines? Yes, they can. That to Brown, but Brown's caught. No, good jink. He's played well. Ball down. Cannon Brownlee, but the ball will run out of play. So, well, again, the woodwork has saved both sides at either end. Benton's far post, it was 5 minutes ago, and the Rudd goal has lived as a poor ball. That's a poor ball, and Ruddington can break there, but Sean York easily beats Simon to the ball and mops up, but Adlamwood gets the ball once again. Game getting a bit frenetic now. Players know this limited time. Ball down the channel. Good game, mops up again. Brown not so influential in the second half, looking to tire a little bit, but Cotgrave looking now to perhaps force it. Box is a good knock. Flick back header, and I think no, it isn't, but Cotgrave has a second chance. Rafferty. Adlamwood, does he deliver? Yes, he does. Harrison Dalzell has the ball. Chance, shot comes in. Harry Adlamwood has another good effort with his left foot. The last one resulted in the Cotgrave goal. That one was charged down. Appeal for handball. Referee doesn't want to know, and Ruddington lived to fight another day. So 3-3. But certainly Cotgrave on the ascendant here. Brown, who's played well but looks to running out of legs now, certainly running out of legs. Cotgrave can prosper possibly, can they? And Mick McGill has seen something, and he wants a word, I think, does he? No, he doesn't. So Robbo's call, delivered out to the box, and that comes to Josh Dalzell. Turns, mop through Price, who's played well. He loses the ball for once, but Ferguson gets the ball. Adlamwood looking for gaps, looking for space behind this back line of Ruddington, can't find it. Rafferty and this byline plays back to Robertson. Nice little touch. Has he got a chance closed down by Phillips? But that goes to nobody. Price hooks it clear, obviously feeling a bit fatigued. So Ruddington looking to tire here. Ball goes through, and that's a goal. And that is a goal. There we go. Ruddington look to be a little bit leggy in this final 5 or 6, looking a little leggy, certainly midfield and on the back line, and Cotgrave looking the fitter side and finishing the stronger. There's a substitution coming in now from Ruddington, possibly, I'm not sure how he's on there. Yeah, he's got substitute options, so he's props may have made a substitution 5, 6, 10 minutes ago just to freshen it up a little bit, but he hasn't. And the Cotgrave substitution, Dalzell, who has injected a lot of life into the front line of Cotgrave, has paid off dividends. It's not Ruddington have defended well. We've got to say, Hayes, Watson, Price have done well, but they have looked a little bit leggy in this last 5 or 10 minutes as Cotgrave's younger possibly side, a bit more legs and a bit more energy, have just put them under a little bit too much pressure. Gaps open up when you're under pressure, players don't track runners, miss tackles, miss headers, that type of thing, and sometimes it can result in goals. So 4-3 to the home side. Can't be long. They can't be that long. Can Cotgrave hold on? Will they try and hold on, or will they? 4 minutes is the call, so about 4 minutes plus stoppage. Will Cotgrave try and hang on here, or will they go for the 5th goal? Ruddington do seem leggy, very leggy, and they've given their all. It's warmed up the game. It's warmed up the day, actually. It must be the sun's come out, so Ruddington count themselves. We've got a storm on the way. I hope it don't come while I'm sitting here. So again, Cotgrave got Ruddington penned back, and it's got to be said in this second half, apart from the Ruddington goal, the Cotgrave have dominated this second half. I feel they've got to grips midfield. They've put the back line under pressure. Apart from the mistake for the Ruddington's 3rd goal, really, and the one that hit the post, the Cotgrave have perhaps weathered any Ruddington storm quite easily. But still time to go. I said at the start of the programme I thought it was going to be close. I said a narrow victory for the home side, so if it stays at 4-3, I'm not going to be far out, but Ruddington will want to prove me wrong here. Conor Brown gets the ball. It's foul there, and Bacon, who gave away the penalty, has given away a free kick in a dangerous area. So Price, who's got this lovely left foot, he's walking forward to take the free kick. He's going to take this free kick, and Ruddington have sent most of the men up, from which you would expect in the last 3 or 4 minutes of a cup tie. And he's looking to deliver. He's looking up. He's got a good left foot. Benton needs to be in control of his back line here. Cotgrave have brought every man back apart from Dalzell, and they're defending one-on-one. So see what Price can do. He flicks it left foot, jinks it. Benton comes. And that goes past the far post. I give Benton credit that he knew where his far post was, and he saw the ball go past around about 1 or 2 for 3 foot outside that his right hand post. So 4-3, can't be long. Waiting for the ball. Mike McGill clearly defines that he stopped the watch, but Cotgrave in no worry to take this, as you would expect. Is he going to go short, or is he going to get it forward? He's gone short to Sean York. Sean York looks up, looks for a man, he pings it. It's a great knock, but really mop it up neatly back in field. Get the ball, try and turn, and they do turn out to Mathieu on this right hand side. Substitutes Williams, touches the ball, plays it back. So knock forward, Ruddington win. Can they get behind Cotgrave? They're getting into as well. It's a good turn. Cochran Smith, he's played well, left foot, can he? Referee got a decision to make, and he's given a goal kick. So perhaps looks a little bit worse than it was from over here than it was actually. So no real complaints about that. Benton plays out to this right hand side. Sean York gets the ball, plays to Rafferty, who's had a good game. He looks down the line. Ferguson might be the man. No, it's gone over Ferguson's head to Dalzell, but breaks to Price, nips in, gets the ball. Price once again gets the ball. He's played well, as I say. Keeps the ball midfield. And the ref's down, and he blows the whistle. Well, we don't see. So it's got to be a bounce ball on it. That the referee gets a little bit too involved in play. So the funny side seen by the bench, and the ref gives the ball straight back to Cotgrave, who Rafferty gets the ball. He looks for a man to come short, but he's down the line. Ferguson controls, kicked inside, well marshalled by Phillips. They come away with the ball, given straight back to Ferguson, trying to get the ball melee in front of us. Doe Brown played well, but loses the ball this time to Adam Wood. Adam Wood back to Rafferty. Down the line, a nice flick with marshals it, and marshals Ferguson possible Price, one of my men of the match. He might be on the losing side, but I think he's played well in the back line for Ruddington, played very well. Brown, the captain's done well first half. He's tied a little bit second half. not surprised again. Nice knockout. Phillips been involved. Punts the ball, missed kicks for Robertson. Robertson gets the ball. Not the greatest touch, but he doesn't get the ball, and that allows kind of Brownlee to run away with the ball. Gets the ball. Good player, this lad. Perhaps not had the service he requires. He rides 1 or 2 tackles. Still has the ball. Plays the ball in full. Looks for the 1-2. Get tighter is the call, but Ruddington still have the ball. Battling. Cotgrave get men back behind the ball and break away with the ball. That's offside, and referee linesman Wilkinson gets that one bang on. Easy decision. Cotgrave coach Sturrock moaning. I don't know what he's moaning at, because that looked offside to me. Ferguson may be in trouble here for stopping the restart play. Just wait a sec, he said. Referee Mike McGill. Oh, we've got a sub. Oh, that's the break-in play. So Flinty, Adam Flint will enter the field of play. This is just to shore things up, I guess. I'm not sure who's going to take off. Is it going to be Josh Dowsell taking a forward off? Not sure. Is it Ferguson? Ferguson having a laugh with the referee. Shaking hands with Phillips. Nothing malicious there, but the substitute is ready to be made. Yeah, it's Ferguson coming off. Ferguson put a shift in. Well done, Pat. So he's off now. So Cotgrave, it looks like we'll just play with an out-and-out striker in Dowsell. Can be risky sometimes, but Flint is an experienced defender, and he's into the action straight away, winning a good header. But every man back behind the ball for Cotgrave now. Ball's punted forward. That's ballooned over the bar. So Ruddington manager a little bit disappointed, but a little bit of desperation. Jordan Richardson there, 20-25 yards out, would have been perhaps a bit more. Would have been a worldie if he'd have found the top corner, but he didn't find the top corner. All he did was put it into the bushes behind the goal. I'm not sure how long to go. Lee Sturrock, the Cotgrave manager, inquiring. So not long at all. So Benton taking his time, and he looks up. Let's make it a good one. He does make it a better when it goes to the halfway line. It's good. Benton is a call. Just get the ball back to Phillips. Phillips knocks it forward. Ruddington, Yorkie winner. Yes, the Cotgrave ball breaks to Robertson. Plays forward. Dowsell's after it. He doesn't get there. Ruddington come away with the ball. Phillips will have to put a good one in, which puts a little jink up to Brown. Cochrane Smith, Flint goes for it, and Bacon left foot sends the ball forward. Comes to Dowsell, breaks his brother, gets the ball, breaks it out. It's 1-on-1. This is dangerous. If he plays the right ball, which he has, he gets himself in the box. Hold it is the call. Hold it is the call. And he goes to the corner. Seeing this on telly too much, and ball ends up in a melee and a problem, and nothing's changed there. So I'm not sure what's happening. A lot of shouting. Linesman Wilkinson is sorting them out. The ball gets played back across the back line to play the ball out. So Ruddington running out of time. Ball gets fronted forward. Brown knocks it forward. It's a good header. And Bench comes, he clears to the halfway line. Robertson gets the ball, turns it with his left foot. Not 100% convincingly contested. Not Senior League Cup tie. That's gone to the wire. And as I say, possibly could have gone either way. A narrow victory for the home side, as predicted. 4-3 instead of 2-1. I knew there wouldn't be much in it. Cotgrave perhaps prospered over the last 10-15 minutes because of, it has to be said, perhaps a bit of superior fitness. The Ruddington backline worked their socks off. Notably, James Price played really well. Joe Brown first half played really well. He didn't misplace many passes. Second half, last 10-15, he did tire a bit because of the effort he'd put in. So the good performances there. Fraser Cannon-Brown looked dangerous when he got the right service. So he'll perhaps ask in the dressing room why he didn't get a little bit better service. But got to give credit to the Cotgrave midfield who worked tirelessly. Thought James Rafferty had a good game, moving from centre half down to this right hand side in front of me. He played well. Bacon won lots of good headers, and Ferguson and Dowsell up front did really well. The Adam Wood brothers once again were a thorn in the side of the opposition. So keenly contested, clean game, well refereed by the referee. Made 1 or 2 errors, but nothing really major. A couple of times he perhaps could have let play continue and he didn't, but that's one of those things. He can never win on those sort of things. Perhaps there was a couple of bookings and 1 sin binning, so nothing serious there really. And Cotgrave is who progress to the next round, and if they keep that sort of level of performance up, they are scoring goals. So that's the 16th goal they've scored this season in League and Cup. So they are capable of getting goals, and you can see why with the pacey forwards. That will stand them in good stead. Ruddington, fresh to the division, again competed very well. Worked tirelessly, but were a little bit overrun deep in the second half when they couldn't get out, etc. But I say some good performances from them, and